What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Ever since Paul Pierce has gotten fired from ESPN, he's been a little bit more open about how he feels about certain things, okay? And I feel that many of us as men, when we hear guys agreeing with some of the kind of the red pill content things, and again, a lot of NBA players are being influenced by the red pill. They're coming out saying similar things that, hey, Kevin Samuels been saying, Andrew Tate's been saying, even guys that came before them. And now we're hearing rich athletes, former athletes, guys who've been to the NBA Hall of Fame or things like that, like Paul Pierce, okay? And Paul Pierce was recently on a podcast, and he said something that was pretty interesting.
I'm just tired of these females who cooked after 30. I'm going to say it like that. Cooked.
Okay, so you're personally attacking me, so I would like to know.
How am I attacking you?
Because I'm after 30, so I'm cooked.
Yeah. 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 Listen.
I'm crying.
Yes, dog. Listen, dog. Guys is over here like, yo, prime is 25 to 30. Let's keep it 100.
But let me say this. I hear exactly what you're saying, right? I've heard it before. People have said it. Women age like milk, men age like fine wine. I've heard it 1,000 times, right? For me personally, I'm going to say this. Maybe I am cooked, but you know what? I'm cooked and it tastes delicious because I was not given what I needed to give when I was in my 20s. I didn't know my body. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know how to throw it back. Now I could do all of those things plus more. I understand who I am as a woman. My emotional maturity is here. And at the end of the day, I know that it feels like there's women who are jaded because they've been with so many men and now they're cooked. I understand that perspective. But personally, for me, I feel so into my bag as a 30-year-old because...
And then after 34, 35, man, think about this. When I cook some food, all right, it's cooked, right? Now I ate some, then it's leftovers. Then I put it in the refrigerator. After so many days, you got to throw it out. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
Like, how long do Thanksgiving food last after Thanksgiving? How many days we giving it? 3? Then you throw it out. So that means if you cooked at 30, 35, we got to throw it out.
Now, he says that basically women over 30 are cooked. At 35, got to throw it out, all right? Now, some prominent women, including some that I've interviewed before, was upset about it. Like Lynn Littlejohn. Now, Lynn Littlejohn is like a former preacher's wife who went out and divorced her husband, got with a pimp, and is like almost 70 with a BBL. I swear I wish I was lying to you. I have the interview on my O'Shea Duke Jackson page. Yeah, he cooked nothing going on in his life. So she's mad, right? Because she's like 70 and like busting open. Delicious. We already know what she's all about. While now women are being compared to cooked food, suggesting that we are automatically disposable after a certain age, a ripe age at that. I wonder if he feels like this about his mom or female relatives. I believe he does. Whatever, married at 34, had first child at 37, then went on to have my children at 39, 41, and 46, all naturally conceived with my husband. Ladies don't fall for this foolishness. I really like this comment, by the way. I'll get into that later. Cooked is what is about to happen to Paul Pierce in these comments, and that is the truth. So that is his nickname, Paul Pierce, the truth. Mocha, ladies under 30 run his pockets. Kia in King, probably can't even go 3 rounds. Child cheese. I don't know if that's child please, child cheese. That's what they call it now. Sounds a little bitter. Usually the older the woman, the harder it is to manipulate. This is an interesting concept because, I mean, that is probably true, but also the man is also harder to manipulate as well. And I want to kind of get back to this, okay? First of all, the reason why women are bothered by this because look at who it's coming from. It is coming from the legend himself, Paul Pierce, okay? When Paul Pierce, even as 48 years old, can say that you're cooked, well, what does that mean? It does mean, at least for the women that are upset about it, that, hey, guys who have money and who have a lot of ability like Paul Pierce, it could mean that, hey, this is probably how many men feel, even though it's not true for all men. All right, that's one thing. Secondarily, I feel that women are upset because, like the lady in the clip, she's talking about all the things that she now brings to the table. She can do this with her body, and she knows her body. She knows this. She's comfortable with herself. She's feeling what she feels. And I think ultimately that lies the problem with what she was talking about, because she named all of these things that she's good for her. And usually when I hear women talk like that, and I don't think it's any wrong for you to prioritize yourself, but you think that you prioritizing yourself, it's good for somebody who is a man and cares. And it just doesn't work like that. Like, it's not what a man cares about. But there you are saying like, oh, you know, this and that and this, and this is a priority for me. And, you know, I know at 34 it's better, but, you know, he's not telling you why you're cooked. And it's probably not because of what you look like. It's because, well, you don't have the ability to understand what somebody wants. And I think that's the bigger issue that a lot of women just don't understand. You being 30 or 40, women can look very beautiful at that age, 50, 60. That's not what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with the fact that by this age, you have not really cared about what men want. So it's hard for somebody to stay with you past that time, because it's not worth talking to you because you just don't get it. He could mean that. Because definitely can't say it's because of looks. But besides the point, why are we still talking about this? Okay. And this is what I want to talk about. Okay. A lot of guys, even myself, I don't waste any of my time talking about what women are and what they are not. I'm just too busy doing it. If you're cooked, hey, it's a woman that's 20 and cooked, some woman that's 40 and cooked. But if you're cooked, it don't really matter, because I don't want to talk to you anyway. If I feel like there is no opportunity for you to understand and for you to get it, why am I talking to you? And if you have opportunity, which he definitely does, he don't need to talk to you. Why would he talk to you? He don't need to talk to you at all. There is no reason to talk to you, okay? Because you're not worth talking to about at all. It doesn't make any sense. That's the reality of what we're dealing with. And I just really think that we gotta stop talking to women about why they are cooked and they don't have this and they don't have that and this is what they're missing and why they struggling and why they dusty. And look, man, if we already, the market will already decide as to why they are cooked. Well, I mean, I think we're wasting our time telling them that. You know, if you feel a woman is cooked, come on, man. Like, we've been in the sphere. Like, he's new to this, but those of us who've been in this before, yeah, okay, great. You're cooked, good, or you're not cooked. Let them think anything they want. Like, we're not gonna get anything out of it. If they're cooked, let them be cooked. Like, move on to what you're gonna do. You know that they're not gonna get nobody anyway. Like, we know that. A lot of dudes, we understand that. Hey, look at her attitude. You can already tell. 25, 35, whatever, the way she going, nah, yeah, she's not gonna make it. All right, cool. We're the ones that we need. Boom. That's where we at. Well, what happened to you? I stopped messing with you a long time ago because your ass is crazy. That's what I did. Move on to the chicks that give you the opportunity. Leave the ones that's dusty and down bad. Be a successful man. Get to the bag. Get to the money. You don't have to talk to them about nothing. You just don't, okay? Men got opportunities. I don't even know how to even tell a woman, man, you cook. Man, you down bad. Man, you see how you looking? You see how you looking? Man, I can't even see you looking like that. I can't even see it. Like, what? What are we talking about? Like, are we like we don't want them anyway, so it don't matter. Let them go, man. We're not worried about them. We can't be worried about them. Some of y'all are too rich to be worried about them. You're too successful. You're you. You can't be worried about them. That's a waste of time to be worried about them. We can never do that. We can never do that. Oh no, we can't. Ever. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.